If your love for crime stories knows no bounds, you're in for a treat. Today, we delve into the thrilling saga of the Great Indian Train Robbery of 1987, a tale that has all the elements of a classic crime novel: greed, betrayal, and a meticulously planned heist. This story begins on a fateful night when the Salem-Chennai Express was making its routine journey through the heart of rural India. The train, a lifeline for many, was carrying not just passengers, but also a fortune in cash. Picture this: the Salem-Chennai Express thundering through the night, unaware of the shadows creeping above. The train, a symbol of progress and connectivity, was about to become the stage for one of the most audacious heists in Indian history. A gang of robbers, led by the mastermind Ayyasamy, silently cuts through the roof of a moving train. These men were not ordinary criminals. They were skilled, determined, and driven by an insatiable lust for wealth. In the blink of an eye, they haul Rs-5. 7 crores into the darkness and disappear without a trace. Weeks pass, and the police are left baffled. The robbers had executed their plan with such precision that it seemed almost impossible to catch them. The police are left scratching their heads. The trail is cold as ice. Despite their best efforts, there were no leads, no clues, and no witnesses. The robbers had vanished into thin air, leaving behind a mystery that seemed unsolvable. But then, a whisper starts to echo through the underworld. The gang, emboldened by their success, begins to let their guard down. They start spending their newfound wealth lavishly, drawing attention to themselves. The gang, dripping in newfound wealth, can't resist flaunting their spoils: expensive cars, luxurious homes, extravagant parties. Their ostentatious lifestyle becomes the talk of the town, and soon, suspicion begins to bubble up. Enter the undercover officers. These men and women, trained to blend into any environment, infiltrate the local scene. They attend the same parties, frequent the same clubs, and, slowly but surely, they start gathering information. They blend into the local scene, their eyes and ears wide open. Every conversation, every transaction, every suspicious move is noted and reported. The net is slowly closing in on the robbers, but they remain blissfully unaware. Slowly but surely, the puzzle pieces start to click together. The police, armed with new information, begin to piece together the events of that fateful night. They identify the key players, their roles, and their hideouts. Ayyasamy, feeling the heat, grows paranoid. He knows that the police are closing in, and he starts making mistakes. His once flawless plan begins to unravel, and his desperation becomes evident. In a desperate bid to save himself, he tries to bribe an officer. He believes that money can buy him freedom, but he is gravely mistaken. The officer, loyal to his duty, sets a trap for Ayyasamy, but little does he know, it's a trap. The officer, equipped with hidden cameras and recording devices, captures the entire exchange. The evidence is irrefutable, and the police are ready to make their move. In a heart-pounding sting operation, the police swoop in. They raid the hideouts, arrest the suspects, and recover the stolen money. The robbers, once confident and untouchable, are now in handcuffs, facing the full force of the law. Ayyasamy and his gang are arrested, and the stolen fortune is recovered. The police, through sheer determination and clever tactics, have brought the robbers to justice. The case, once a source of embarrassment, becomes a testament to their perseverance. What started as a flawless heist crumbles under the crushing weight of greed and arrogance. The robbers, blinded by their success, made fatal errors that led to their downfall. Their story serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked ambition. So next time you hear about a perfect crime, remember the 1987 train robbers. Their tale is a cautionary one, illustrating that no matter how well planned a crime may be, human flaws can always bring it to ruin. Their downfall wasn't due to meticulous detective work or advanced technology. It was their own insatiable greed. The very thing that drove them to commit the crime was what ultimately led to their capture. And that's the real crime. The Great Indian Train Robbery of 1987 remains a fascinating chapter in the annals of crime history. A story of how greed and betrayal can turn the most perfect plan into a catastrophic failure.